Hi you guys, today I'll be reviewing Ulanzi's new tripod. This is the Ulanzi VideoGo TT09. This thing, it's a beauty. It's very similar with their other travel tripod, but it's different in many ways. So we were gonna open this box, we'll look at the tripod, we'll review it, we'll talk about it, and I'm gonna compare it to you to the other ones. I'm gonna show you all the other tripods that I have from them. So let's get right into it. Now, as a disclaimer, I did not buy this tripod. Ulanzi did send it to me for review. So we open the box. We'll see very familiar gray case. This is what all of their tripods pretty much comes in. Nice sturdy case that has a shoulder strap. And then inside we'll find a manual. I'm gonna put this box aside. Now let's open the case. Nice solid zipper, their logo over there. And then we'll get out the tripod. Very small, compact, yet very sturdy tripod. And this is what it looks like right out of the box. Now let's see in comparison with their other travel tripods. I have here all 4 travel tripods from Ulanzi. I have the Zero F38. I have the Zero Y. I have their Photo Pro, their latest video tripod. I did change the head because I just took it with me to Acadia National Park for a photography trip. So I put the photography head on it. And then this is their newest one. So pretty much all the same size, as you can see. This one, it is a little bit heavier, which means it's going to be a little bit sturdier. So now that we saw it in comparison with their other tripods, I'm going to put this other tripod aside and we'll talk about the VideoGo. As of this morning, when I looked at their website, this tripod was retailing for $219.95. That is super, super cheap for a carbon fiber tripod. Not only that it's cheap, but Ulanzi was so nice that gave me a 10% coupon code for you guys. If you use the link in the description below and coupon code Skyler10, you will get 10% off. Now this tripod, you can buy it in 3 different systems. They have the true Arca Swiss system, they have their F38 quick release system, and the claw system. I've never used the claw on, I don't know what it's like, but I did use the F38 and I did use the Arca Swiss. And for me, I own at this moment close to 15 tripods, at least maybe in my shop. And in order to make my workflow very fluent and be able to jump from one tripod to another, from a camera to another, I like to use Arca Swiss mounts. And that's what I told Ulanzi. I'm like, you know what, your F38 is great, but I need Arca Swiss. I'm not using them. If I don't have Arca Swiss, I find myself that it's just collecting dust. I need Arca Swiss so I can quickly change from one to another. So they sent me this one. So let's see. Looks just like a tripod, very familiar, carbon fiber, lightweight. Now, right out of the box, I can see a few things that I really love that they improved on it. One of them being they rubberized these knobs over here. So when you want to put your tripod low to the ground and so on, it's so much easier now. It's grippy, it has this nice grippy rubber in there. Now, I love that they went with this clasp system for the legs because I hate twisty legs. I cannot tell you how many times I used tripods with twisty legs, and then you deploy it and then you see your tripod kind of started to tip down because one of them was not locked. This one, it's very intuitive. I think it's so much faster, it's easier. I absolutely love this kind of extension for the legs. All right, I got you a little bit closer here so we can take a better look at this tripod head. So you have a few knobs in here. This knob over here is the one for the handle. So you can loosen it and that will allow you to put the handle in the down position for when you're packing it and you want it to take very little space. Or you can put it into the up position like this for when you're using it. So you can see it's a video head. That means it has some resistance to it, so you can do very, very smooth video. Obviously, you can use it for photography as well. You also have this knob on this side, and this is what creates the resistance for this video head. So if I go ahead and lock it completely, now it will not move. And that is because it's locked, so I can take photos with it now. It doesn't have to be for video. And then I can loosen it, and now it's moving again. Now the more I loosen it, the more fluid it is. The more I tighten it, the more stiff it becomes. And that all depends on what kind of camera you have mounted in there. If you have a heavy camera, then you want it to be a little bit tighter. If you have a very light camera, you want it to be a little bit looser. So those are the two buttons. Then you have this knob over here, and this is to release your Arca Swiss plate. There you go, true Arca Swiss plate. And what else? Then we have this clasp over here. This is what raises and lowers the column. So that's what it does. When it's in the completely down position, you see you do have that half bowl. That's like a leveling base. And that is if you are not in a completely flat terrain. If your legs are one a little bit higher than the other, then you can use this to get your tripod flat really, really quickly. Now you have this little knob over here. You can loosen that, and that will allow you to pan, or you can lock it back in place. Let's see, what else do we have? The bottom of the tripod has a hook, so you can attach your backpack if you need a little bit more support in windy situation and so on. And you can unhook this hook just like that, and that will allow you now to completely remove the column from the tripod. And now you have the option of mounting it upside down for when you want to do those really low to the ground shots. And now you can mount your tripod upside down for those macro shots that are really low to the ground, and also for those really low to the ground video shots. So there you go, upside down. You can do that with this tripod. I am going to pull it out of the tripod and show you one more thing. Now, if we look here at the column, there is a hole, and that is for removing this bottom part of the column. That way you have a very, very short column, and that will allow you to get really low to the ground without putting the tripod head upside down. Now, you do need a tool for that, and let's go get a tool. You ready for it? This handle twists off, and just like that. Then you have a knob over here. We'll untwist that, and you will find an array of tools in here. All the tools you need if, God forbid, one of the clasps is loose or a leg, or you need to fix anything. There's all your tools. So let's take one that will allow us to remove the column. So you take your little bit piece, and it fits right here into the handle. There you go. And now we will unscrew the column. Really easy, just unscrew and will pretty much fall off. Let's see, there you go. So now you can take your head and just place it back into the tripod. And now this will allow us to go really, really low to the ground, because now we have no more column. We removed the column. And that is super, super great. I use it. Actually, a lot of my tripods, I just remove the column altogether and, just leave it like that, because I do a lot of low to the ground shots. So to put the column back on, you take your head back off, you place this back in, make sure those two holes lined up, and then with your fancy tool, just tighten it back together. Really, really fast and easy. There you have it. And now you can place your column right back onto your tripod. I cannot see the hole. There you go. And then don't forget to put back your hook. And then, of course, your handy dandy tools. Let's take this, put it back. You know, this is not just great for fixing your tripod. You can fix all of your friends' tripod. When they have issues, you can fix your bicycle, whatever you need it for, there's your tools. And now this goes back into the handle. And there you go. Now this tripod retails as of this morning for $219.95. And like I said before, please use the link in the description below and the coupon code Skyler10 to get 10% off. Now let's check this Arca Swiss head, see if it's truly Arca Swiss. I have two cameras over here. This is A7R4 and I have a true Arca Swiss plate on it. So I am going to see if that fits. True Arca Swiss plate, I like that. Now it's interchangeable with all my other Arca Swiss. Now I have another camera over here. This is my A9 II, and for this one I have one of those small rig brackets. So let's see if the bracket will work with this, because this is what I would normally have on the field. So I am going to mount the camera with the bracket. It is solid. Let's see the panning. There you go. And we are in business. It works. It is Arca Swiss and it's solid. It works really well. I am very happy with it. And because of the Arca Swiss mount, I think this is a tripod I will actually use. Now, I don't know if you noticed this whole time, I've been rocking the Ulanzi new microphone. If you want to see a full review of that, please go check it out. I posted it this morning. And that's it for today. I hope this was helpful to you and you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Skyler Ewing and I'll see you in my next video.